What's up, everybody? Jeffrey Long here. This is one of them really empowering life moments that I had to share with you because this proves that the work that I've been doing is working. And I like receiving evidence and proof in my life that the work that I've been doing, that it's hard work. It's hard stuff. It's hard stuff to improve yourself. And so I want to let you know that in the past, I would have instantly just really came at this guy with more hatred probably than he was coming at me with. And because I've learned some things, this is not fake. This is not false. I really, truly feel these words that I wrote back to you, Mike Val. This is not me trying to look good to everybody. This is me genuinely communicating with you. And this response is a genuine response to you because I care for you as a human being. And I see the way that you are choosing to navigate this. And I'm guaranteeing that the way you're navigating this is how you navigate most things in your life. And that's why you have the mindset you have, because you keep creating a life that gives you a reason to be this angry. And it's, if you start actually maybe learning from and listening to guys like me, who possibly, I guarantee you I live a life that you would probably die to even experience a day of. Mike Val. And it isn't because I'm scamming people. It's because I'm a good, honest human being. So for you to come in and say that I'm scamming people when my intentions, my heart, everything about me is the complete opposite. Anyone that's ever met me, anyone that has, I'm not going to say that. Nope, I can't say that because anybody that met me in the past would probably agree with you. But anyone that's met me recently in the last, say, couple of years will know that I've had a very significant mindset shift, which is allowing me to respond to this message in a way that empowers you, Mike Val, in a way that empowers me, in a way that empowers everyone listening to this thing. No one has to feel shitty about themselves, and everyone can learn if that's the choice to be had by you, Mike Val. But in this response to you, I'm also going to, obviously I'm posting this for every reseller in here because I want to teach and I want to give everyone else an opportunity to see this for what it is. I want you to know that today has been an incredibly beautiful day for me. I've felt great. I have been in a great mood. My creativity is on point. My brain is on fire. I just feel good. And I feel in alignment with my vision and my purpose, and things feel amazing. And then I go and I check Facebook, and what do I see? This crap. And normally I would allow this to really take my power. I would take the beautiful day that I'm having right now, and I would give it all to Mike Val, and I would give it all to people that have a really painful mindset right now. To people that just haven't gained the peaceful perspective on life that I have. And it's okay. I don't hate you for it. And what I'll tell you is that I will go so far as to find the level of accountability that has created the perception in your mind that this is a scam. Something I've done, something I've said, something I've contributed to the experience has led you to experience, or has led you to create this perception in your mind about TextBot and about me. Whether that's something in our past, I don't know if you've been part of my past programs where things have not gone so good, I don't know. But what I can tell you, and this is a message to all of you, is that if there's any issues, negative resentments, negative mindsets going into this right now, you are not going to succeed. And I want to help you work through it. I'm here. George is here, Franco's here, Mike's here, Ron's here, Sandy's here. We are human beings that make ourselves available. Am I as available to everybody as you may want me to be and as I want to be right now? No. I'm handling some really heavy shit in my life right now. Many of you know what's going on, and that's where I've been. But I'm still here. I'm at the office, sacrificing moments with my family, sacrificing moments with my father to be here, to be working and moving things forward for you, not because I just want to hurt you more and steal from you more and scam you all more and figure out new innovative ways of scheming you, but because I really truly care for you and your human experience, and I want it to be better. I want you to gain your life back. I want you to take control of your life again. And you can only do that when you take control of your mind, your money, and your life moments. That's what we do here at TextBot. And if you think that's a scam, if you listen to any of Franco's lives and you think you think we're running a scam, brother, you have got some shit to fix in your mind. There's no possible way that you could spend time actually listening to us, listen to our message. And then if you were doing the things that we were teaching you to do, which I know you're not because you're not even learning from us, I guarantee it. I'll log into your back office here in just a little bit. I'm not going to come in publicly and, make you look any more ignorant than I think you already do, bro, honestly. Like, this was a really bad move. And anybody else that wants to make this move from here on out, you need to know how ignorant and stupid you're going to look to a marketplace that you really don't want to look stupid to. Okay? I'm done. I'm so done giving my power away to people like you. You live a life that I guarantee you doesn't feel very good. And that's why you have chosen hate in this instance, man. You could have easily emailed me. You could have easily contacted any one of us because we make ourselves available and said, hey, I got some issues with what you guys are doing. I actually think you might be running a scam. I want to talk to you about it as a mature, rational, respectful human being. What is wrong with people where you just have a problem? In moments when you have even negative judgments and assumptions about something or someone, you instantly just get vitriol and angry. And I bet you anything, you would get violent if I gave you the chance. Because that's how you handle shit in your life, isn't it? So I promise you that if you choose to handle things differently, you'll start to experience a different life that I guarantee you will feel better. And then you won't do shit like this anymore. The second thing that I want to say, and this is a bit of a defense, it's going to come across as a defense, but it's really just setting the record straight. I want to do one thing real quick. Look up the definition of scam here on Google. A dishonest scheme, a fraud. So go back to Mr. Mike's comment here. I want us to stare at this. And I also want you guys to pay attention to how I responded because I 100% mean everything I said. I'm not trying to look good, and I'm not secretly just calling Franco and venting and cussing you out, Mike, Val, and we're not doing that. I used to do that. I'm not doing that anymore. I genuinely care for you and your human experience. And I'm okay that you don't genuinely care for me and you have these negative thoughts and feelings and judgments and assumptions about what's going on here. I can promise you you're wrong. And I can prove that you're wrong. But the only thing that I want to ask is if this is a dishonest scheme or a fraud, then what is dishonest and a scheme and a fraud about it? Because you call the phone number, you connect to Ava, you press 1, you're going to get a text message, and everybody you connect to the phone number will also get a text message. Well, I can't guarantee everybody will. There's certain instances, maybe some people won't. But you get what I'm saying. It works. The technology that we are selling on the front end, which allows you to make $100, it works. And it works exactly the way that we tell you it works. If you want it to work better and you want it to work a little bit more in alignment to what your objectives are and you want to customize things, cool, you can do that by paying more money. That's called a business model. That's a sales funnel. Any business has that. It's called an upsell. It's an upgrade. You want more value, you're going to pay more money. I really need you, Mike, Val, and anyone else that wants to step up and call this a scam to come to the table with a little bit more than just emotion. Because you're just being completely ignorant by making these statements. Call the phone number. Ava works. The product that we're selling works. We're selling a product. There is no scheme. It's not a gifting program. There's a product that people are buying here. It's Ava. our automated virtual assistant. It's very simple to understand. We are a software company, and we have a software platform that helps you automate text message communication. As you go out there and you share this valuable platform with other people, we've set it up, and this is where people have a problem, like you, Mike Val, might have a problem, where we let you get paid directly for selling the software that we have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on and 2 years perfecting. You sell that software, you get paid directly. Instead of that person that you're promoting the software to as an affiliate, instead of them paying us and then you needing to rely on us to give you a portion of that sale, we're cutting out that process completely. And we're saying, nah, you just get paid directly. And you tell us when you get paid. We'll do the rest. We'll unlock their back office. We'll give them access to the product. We'll even give them more value, and you get an opportunity to make more money. So again, I ask you the question, if we're running a dishonest scheme, a scam, and a fraud, then wouldn't that mean that the way that I'm saying the program works, it wouldn't actually work that way? I challenge anyone right now to go through the whole process and to be like, nah, see, it's totally a scam because it doesn't work. I guarantee you, if you actually do what Franco teaches you to do when he goes and does his videos and he spends his time trying to teach you, if you did what he actually is teaching you to do, you would experience results which would prove to yourself, which would prove it to you that this is not a scam, that there is not, that everything that exists that helps people make money outside of a job is not a scam, and you got to fix what's wrong in your mind that is allowing you to continue to think this, because it's that thing that's wrong in your mind. And there is something wrong in your mind, I promise you that. It's that thing that's wrong in your mind that is keeping you, and you're shutting yourself out. You're the one holding the damn door closed on opportunity. All of you who continue to think every single opportunity that exists to help you make money, and it doesn't involve you having to actually give your time to it, because that's what you've been programmed to believe. That's the only way to make money, is if you trade your moments and time to do it. We are telling you don't have to do that. You can leverage today's technology. I've put a personality to that, something you can relate with. I've called her Ava, automated virtual assistant. If I prepared this a little better, I probably could have had other things you stare at while I'm talking to you. I should have thought through this a little bit more, but that's okay. I'm going to leave it up just exactly like that. So you can stare at the words. Biggest scam out there, only one making money is Jeff. And you can see my reply and you can listen to my words. Because what I'm telling you is that if you actually did the things that we're teaching you to do, you'd actually see results, and you'd see that you're being a very ignorant, negative, hateful human being when you choose to do this. I'm telling you, I've been doing this 20 years, you all. 20 years. And I could say I've been doing it successfully for like 15 years. And Mike Val, you are not the first person to call me a scammer. You won't be the last. But you are the last person that will take my power, that will take my bliss, that will take my peace, and that will take my profits. Because of your ignorance and your hatred. I used to allow you to do it, but I'm not doing it anymore. And I hope everyone else listening to this video and hearing this message, I hope you're learning something from this. For those of you who want to allow other people's hatred and negativity to really get in your way when you're trying to navigate life peacefully and with as much happiness and joy and positivity as possible, you can. There's no one stopping you but you. I've only been stopping myself this entire time. Anytime somebody said, hey, Jeff, you're a scammer, I would allow them to take my beautiful day. I'd allow them to take my beautiful moments. I'd allow them to take my beautiful life. I'm not doing it anymore. And instead, I'm going to take this and use it as fuel to help you all create better lives for yourself, including you, Mike Val. I love you. I truly love you. And I think of you guys as family. And when I say I love you, I mean it. Because I care for your human experience. That's why I'm here sacrificing my moments with my family. truly some that won't be around for very long. And I'm choosing to do that. I'm not trying to be the martyr here. I'm just letting you know the facts. I'm not doing this so that I could figure out more ways. And Franco and I and Mike and I, and we can all figure out more ways of scheming you and scamming you and hurting you and taking more money from you, as we are the only ones getting rich over here as I evilly twiddle my fingers. Come on. When are you going to snap out of this level of thinking? When are you going to rise up? Rise up as a human being. Rise up. Stop living down there in such negativity and hatred. Mike, Val, and others like you. If you have a problem with us, we are very reasonable, respectful, kind, caring, compassionate human beings. And we are here to talk to you if you are willing to give us the opportunity. But many of you are not even willing to do that because you don't want to talk. You just want to spew your hatred. You just want to try to bring down things that are making a real positive impact on this world. And this is not to the level that I want it to yet, not to the level that, it's not impacting your life yet the way I want it to, the way you want it to. It's not. There's things I'm accountable to and reasons that I'm accountable to that you aren't getting the results that I know you could be getting. Those of you that are out there sharing your number, I'm sorry. I'm apologizing to you that you are actually doing what we're asking you to do, and I haven't done what I need to do to make sure that you get the best possible results. So I'm getting off my ass. I'm going to stop using the excuse that life is hard. And I'm here in the office, and I'm working, and I'm creating, and I'm writing, and I'm thinking, and I'm teaching, all to help you not have to go back to a 9-to-5, not have to keep you in your 9-to-5, to give you a path out of there if that's what you want. You're not being forced to stay here. Go live your life. Go be happy. If my message isn't for you, it's not for you. It's okay. We're okay if you say, nah, this isn't for me. But you don't have to do it like this. And this shit needs to stop. And that's why I'm making this video. I hope it's helpful. Anyone else out there running their own programs, having to deal with this on a daily basis, keep your head up. Don't let people's negativity take your positivity. Don't let people pull you down into their cesspool of hopelessness and hatred. It's just really damaging. We aren't hurting anybody over here. We're only trying to help you. And if you find yourself being hurt by what we're doing, let us know. We want to make it right. If someone is being hurt, maybe you're being lied to out there. Maybe, Mike, you got a different message from someone else. And you're like, nah, this isn't the way it was presented to me. I don't know, man, but give us an opportunity. Talk through it. I don't know why people feel like they have to continue to do this. I'll be the one to help stop the cycle of the hate. Because normally I would just respond with more hate. But don't do that, y'all. If you respond to hate with hate, then you're perpetuating, and you're being an advocate, and you're being a catalyst for more hate and more negativity. So I'm not going to do it. I defended this a little bit more than I wanted to, but I think I needed to by proving a point by saying, look, if you're going to call this a scam, a dishonest scheme, and a fraud, you got to come to the table with some proof, brother. You got to come to the table with some data, because anybody can say anything they want. We're learning that in a really, really painful way right now in our lives, aren't we? So let's be real careful about how we communicate with one another. Let's be a little more compassionate. Let's be a little bit more caring about one another and our human experiences. Let's stop putting one another in two boxes where you're like, I got to beat this person up. I got to make sure that I'm better than this person. I got to make sure that I'm at the top. I got to make sure that I push everyone else down so that I can rise. Please stop thinking this way. Please be kind. I'm wearing a shirt right now that says, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. That's my message. If you got an issue with what we're doing, just come talk to us. We're human beings. And it really does affect us. It is very lonely doing what we're doing. And all of you listening to this who are resellers, you are the team. and you are family. I care about you. I know this video is way longer than I wanted it to be, but I got on my soapbox and damn it, it feels good to stand on it every once in a while and to tell you and to encourage you and to remind you to stop thinking so negatively and so hatefully all the time is not doing you any good. And I think I made my point. So we have some really cool things that we're working on, y'all. There's a reason that I'm here. I'm sacrificing these moments. Franco is coming back. We've had some internet issues here, so he went and worked in Vegas where he's got strong, reliable internet. And I've been doing what I can do from home. But we're back in the office, finally got internet set up, and we're ready to rock and roll. And we've got a lot of new stuff. I know I say this, you're used to me saying this in the past and then things falling by the wayside and execution not happening. But I guarantee you, I promise you, the new Jeffrey Allen Long ain't gonna let that happen. We got a new voice message coming your way with some of the activity y'all are driving right now, some of the eyeballs and the people and the amount of people that you are exposing this and connecting Ava to. I guarantee you, your life will completely change overnight if we can get these conversions to where I know we can get them. So that's where we're focused. The message right now is weird. It's long, no pun intended. Everyone's like, no wonder his last name's Long. Every damn message he gives is really long. I'm working on that. I'm working on clear communication with you, concise communication with you, and that's what this funnel is going to be. So the idea is this. I'll just give you a quick little teaser while I have your attention. I don't even know how long this video is. I don't even care. But basically what's going to happen is when people call that phone number, they're going to hear, we're getting it to no more than 2 minutes. No more than 2 minutes. They're going to hear a no more than 2 minute message. And the objective of that message is twofold. One, it's to get them to press 1. And the other one is to get them to press 1 so that they can hear the next sales message that we have. I think I explained that kind of weird. Let me try that again. Let me try that again. The objective that we have when people call your number is obviously to get them to press 1, to hear our message, to actually give us the time to let them know what we're doing. Then what we're going to do is in the next message that they hear after they press 1, they're going to get an entire overview on the phone. And we're trying to keep this message to no more than 5 minutes. For those of you that were with me in the beginning when I launched this under the brand of Abundance Network, you probably are familiar with this model because it worked beautifully when we first launched. And all you had to do was share a phone number. That was all you had to do. You share the phone number and the phone number. You didn't even have to share a website. That's my point in saying that's all you had to do. There was no website when we first launched this. It was all by phone. We put the website in there so that it could be an extra piece of information, an extra added piece of information so the people that want more data and maybe want to see success stories and see testimonials and all that, they can do that. But the idea initially was they call a phone number, they hear what it's all about. Ava literally texts them, and in the beginning, she texts them payment instructions. We don't need to do that anymore. We've made the back office really sexy, really robust, really simple to use. And if we can just get them in the back office, game over. It's done. So the idea behind this is they call the phone number, and before they hang up the phone, they're not hanging up the phone to go interact with Ava, and they still don't have a clue what we're doing. This time, when they interact with Ava, they know exactly what we're doing. That way, when they're interacting with Ava, Ava can ask direct questions such as, are you in or you out? And that's what she's going to be doing. The whole process is geared toward setting Ava up to bring you as much value as possible right out of the gate before you even upgrade to Ava Plus, before you get your own phone number, before you customize your own phone number and you create your own TextBot and all that, which all of you are going to start doing once you understand the value of doing so. And you will soon because you're going to see how I'm going to use it. And then you're going to be like, holy shit, I want that. That's what it's going to be like. And so going back to what I was saying is that the whole objective here is to give them the whole overview of what we're doing on the phone before they hang up. They know whether or not they're in or they're out. That's the idea. And so we're going to be tweaking this message I guarantee you the draft that we come up with, it's just going to be a draft, and we'll just keep tweaking it as we look at the data. But I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is the way to increase conversions. And as just keep doing what you're doing. You're sharing the phone number. Don't slow down. Everything's working just fine. It just can work better. That's why I'm here. So I don't want to give you too much too soon. And I also don't want to make this way too long. Just know that we're working on some really cool stuff. And then the 6-week coaching program that I talked about here, I want to talk to you about this real quick. This 6-week coaching program is all tied into our agency program. And our agency program is geared toward those who really are serious about taking this technology that we have here, as well as additional technology that we're going to be bringing to the table for you, to bring immense value to real business owners who have money, who are willing to spend money to make more money, because they understand that's how business works. And then I promise you that if you could bring this message to more people like that, you're going to experience massively different results. That's what our agency is about. And then our coaching program goes hand in hand with that. So what I'm going to tell you about our coaching program is that it is a 6-week one-on-one and group coaching program where you'll get to work with either myself, Franco, my brother Mike, who you'll get to meet. I believe Ron is also going to participate in this. I'm going to give Sandy an opportunity to participate. Anyone on the team that wants to be a coach, and anyone on my team is very capable of being a coach. So anyone that wants to be a coach will be able to be a coach. And it won't matter if you're coached by me or if you're coached by Sandy. The value is the same. The message is the same. Don't think of it. If you don't get me as your coach, then it's not as valuable. You got to make sure you don't enter into this that way. I am going through a lot in my life. I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to be able to commit. I don't know how much I'll be able to commit to this personally. So I don't know how many people I will be personally coaching. But it doesn't matter, because I will be the one that's spearheading, and all the content that you'll be getting is coming from my brain. And then, Franco and I finesse it together, and Mike and I finesse it together. We all finesse it together is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's all coming from my brain, and that's important. I'm not touting and being like, hey, it's coming from my brain, so it's real valuable. I'm saying it's valuable because my brain is the brain all this was born from, so it just makes sense that I let you in on my brain so that we can manifest this vision faster together and in a way that gets way more of you results, so that these comments that I've spent all this time talking about don't happen anymore. So anyway, I don't want to go off on that. What I want to tell you about the coaching program is that it's a 6-week program. And the idea behind this is we're going to teach you everything you need to know. You're going to learn how to master Ava Plus. You will just become an Ava Plus master. And that's really important in all this, because there's a lot of value that lies in your Ava Plus membership that a lot of you are not tapping into. So as you learn and master all the technology that we've created for you, including Yes Machine, you'll become a Yes Machine master as well, which obviously means you need to own all of these products. You need to have access to all of these. So if you haven't upgraded yet, now's the time to do so, because now we're going to have extensive education and training available to you to help you leverage and monetize the incredible technology that we've given you access to inside of Ava Plus and Yes Machine. Okay? This keeps going dim. I'm going to wrap this up. You get the idea, but we're going to show you everything you need to know technology-wise. We're going to give you more tools, and we're going to give you training. And the whole idea behind this is very simple. Yes, the idea is to help you get to $10,000 a month or more. Sure, everyone says that. But here's how we're going to do it. This is where we're focused. To make $10,000 a month, we're going to be focused on helping you find 50 business owners in a sea of literally millions who will pay you no less than $200 a month for the services your marketing agency will be able to provide to them. In other words, we are going to work with you over the next 6 weeks to learn how to master every piece of technology that we have. We're going to give you access to new tools and additional training in the form of one-on-one and group coaching as well as a set of pre-recorded videos that you'll be going through. And as you do this, you will be learning everything you need to learn within 6 weeks or less. Even some people will do it in less time. And you'll have everything that you'll need to go out there and share this technology with business owners who, like I said, know that it takes spending money to make money. And that's just the truth. And when you already have a potential client that has that mindset, then getting them to spend money is absolutely, there is no obstacle to it. And when we present and we show you how to present the value that we have here, it's going to be a complete no-brainer for every single business owner you show this to give you $200 a month. I promise you. I just got my hair cut today. I had a long conversation with a barber. And I asked that barber, I said, how much does it cost you if you were to hire an assistant? How much would it cost you? He's like, I'll probably pay her about $10 an hour, or pay him, whoever I hire, about $10 an hour. Okay, well, let's do the math. $10 an hour, 40 hours a week, that's $400 a week. If you're not, before taxes. So let's just keep it at $400 a week. Do the math. 4 times 4 is $2,400. What am I saying? That's $2,400 a month that you'd have to pay a human being to do all the stuff that Ava does for you. And I'm not kidding. This is not hype. Everything that a human being that you'd pay $10 an hour to as a barber or as any business owner, Ava can do everything that human being does in the realm of communication. So what I said to this barber was, hey, it's going to cost you, let's just say it's $2,000 a month on the very low end. And that's if you're really taking advantage of the person that's working with you too. So on the very low end, it's going to cost you $2,000 a month to have a human being doing this. Then you got to worry about all of the stuff that a human being brings to the table, including wanting time off, dealing with life situations, sickness, blah, blah, blah. It's stressful, right? Then you got the tax stuff. So this is what's the point of me telling you all this? I said to him, it's going to cost you $2,000 a month to hire somebody. There's obviously a reason you're not doing that. If I could get you the same results without having to hire a human being and charge you like 90% less, 80% less, something like that, ridiculously low percentage less than what you'd have to pay a human being, would that make sense in your business model and as much money as you have available to budget for this kind of stuff? Does that make sense for you? And he said, of course. It's a total no-brainer. I would spend $100, $200, $300 all day long if it really did what you said it would do. And I blew his mind with what TextBot does. I'm telling you, this is a slam dunk. And all you've got to go do is find 50 of these business owners in a sea of millions. You could stick with just real estate, just the real estate industry alone, and you'll find those 50. You could find 50 in the salon industry. You could find 50 in just one industry if that's what you want to do. Our technology and the value that we're going to open up to you appeals and applies to many different industries that are quite large in their marketplace. Okay, so that's the exciting part about what we're going to be doing. We're going to take you by the hand, literally. I'm going to teach you everything, or I may not be the one teaching you, but you're going to learn everything there is to know. Everything I know about this, everything that I've always had in my head as to how and where I want to take all of this, you're going to have it all. You're going to know exactly what to do, how to do it, and then you're going to go do it. And then you're going to create results in your life that are going to be game-changing, life-changing. And then what's going to happen then? Then we're going to have success stories. And as we have something cool happens, as you prove the things that you're teaching, you can charge more because the value of it goes up. Now, because these things are unproven, you'd be our first group of students that we're basically testing these concepts, these ideas. I'm not going to charge what I'm saying is here in this post. I'm saying it'd be roughly $5,000, but times are tough. Is it worth that? Hell yeah. Could I charge that and you guys would still pay it? Hell yeah. Am I going to charge it? No. Times are tough, and the truth is that if I charge that, then our chances of getting the numbers that we need to get, not in the terms of money, but we need a specific number of you to raise your hand and say, I want to do this, not so we make a ton of money, so that at the end of the 6 weeks, we have enough people and enough coaches to support, I know, the massive number of people that are going to want to do this, especially once we have that first person that we go live with and we do an interview with, and they're like, yeah, I did exactly what Jeff taught. I did exactly what I was taught by my coach. And yep, I created a $12,000 a month income for myself. And I did it within 6 weeks. Once that happens, you all will be lining up for this training. And we're going to need coaches to support you. And if you want to be a coach, the great news to you is if you're part of this first group, and part of this first group only this first group will have the coaches coaching included. So as you're being coached on how to go out there and make a ton of money with your agency, you're also going to be coached on how to do this and teach this to other people so that you open yourself up to even more opportunity and even more money on a residual basis. So we'll talk to you more about that, but there's massive opportunity there for you. It's not going to be $5,000, but I need you to know that it's not going to be $1,000 either. I believe we're going to be sitting somewhere in the ballpark of $2,500 for this coaching. And that means that if you own Yes Machine, Ava Plus, and all that right now, all you'd have to pay is $2,500, and you've got access to the 6-week coaching program. That's what we're going to do. That's 50% off what I normally could be charging right now, even just at its unproven stage. I know I could get $5,000. I know I can. Because then it's proven stage, then I'm going to ask for $10,000 or $25,000. You see? So it's very, it would be very honest of me, reasonable of me, respectful of me to ask you to pay $50,000. Not so much, $5,000 for this. But no, we're going to do $2,500. But if you don't own Yes Machine and you don't own Ava Plus, then you're going to need to own Ava Plus and Yes Machine. And so you're going to buy Yes Machine and Ava Plus, or let's say you don't have Yes Machine. You're going to buy Yes Machine for, say, $2,000. And those of you that want to do the coaching, we will allow you to have that $1,000 discount even if you miss the OTO. So you're just going to pay $2,000 for Yes Machine, and you're going to pay $2,500 for the coaching. You probably already have Yes Machine, so you're good to go. It's $4,500 total, and you will now be part of our 6-week coaching program and positioning yourself to make money not only with your new marketing agency, but also at the end of the 6 weeks. Sorry, my back hurts. You'll be positioned to make money as a coach as well. So as the post says here, if you're interested in the coaching program, knowing now it's not going to be $5,000, but knowing what we're looking at as far as your financial obligation, let us know. And if you're interested in our agency program, and I'm going to I have a presentation for you soon that you're going to be invited to watch, all about our agency program. It's very cool. It's very unique. And the amazing thing about this agency program, believe it or not, is that because we have partnered with some people that have already proven this, we went out and we found a company that is already doing what we wanted to do. They have an incredibly powerful suite of marketing tools that we are going to show you how to leverage, even to add to the value of TextBot even more. And I kid you not. The guy that I listened to even partner with this company, he's making somewhere in the ballpark. I think he said 300,000. Oh, finally that ice maker went off. He's making somewhere in the ballpark of $300,000 a month with his own agency, selling the exact suite of tools that we're going to get you access to, but with one difference. They don't have access to TextBot. They don't have access to Yes Machine, which means they don't have access to the services that you can provide, which makes you a much more valuable agency to a business owner, and it gives them a much bigger no-brainer offer when you bring them a $200 a month offer for all of the incredible value that you're going to be able to offer them. I'm telling you guys, you have no idea what we've got in store for you. You have no idea what we've been working on over here. And that's why messages like this, calling this a scam, are so frustrating. And I'm pretty sure you can see, you can see this from my perspective. So this was way longer than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I hope you've enjoyed it and you skipped through the parts that maybe we weren't interested in. Make sure you comment. You don't have to comment, but it really lets us know that we're on the right track, that you guys are interested in this stuff. We're not going to be wasting our time preparing this content. That we're actually going to have people that are going to say, yeah, teach me this stuff. We need that. We do need that. And so we need you to let us know. Yeah, we want, and those that already commented, thank you so much. It's awesome. I'm really excited for you, and someone will get in touch with you as soon as we're ready to let you in. The rest of you, I hope this video has been beneficial to you in helping maybe change the perception that you have been holding about all of this. And you can see the direction that we're headed. You can see how hard we're working for you. Even when, I'm going to end the video telling you this. We don't need to be doing all of this. I do not need to be doing any of this. I could literally go spend time with my dad and with my family for the next 3 to 6 to 12 months. You would never hear from me again, and I would be completely fine. And so would you. But you would not be as fine as I know you're going to be with me actually coming and giving a shit and giving some of my time to you. Even if it's not in the form of coaching, I'm giving you my time by putting this content together because we don't have to do this. I'm doing this to create more opportunity for you. I really am. I don't have to do this. And you can believe me on that or not. I don't care. But the reason I'm telling you that, Franco, none of us have to do this. The reason I'm telling you that is so that you understand that if there isn't enough of you, then we're not going to do this. It's not something that we're going to waste time putting our valuable thoughts into. And that's truthfully what we're doing. Our valuable time and thoughts. We're not going to do that if none of you are wanting it. None of you are even willing and able to pay for it. So let us know. And I'm okay if it's now's not the right time for all of you. Times are tough, but I figured this would be the best time because I think now, more than ever, it's so important for you to take control of your money, your mind, and your moments as a human being. And that's what we are trying to do. That is what we are trying to do with you. So those of you that want that and you believe in TextBot's ability to deliver that to you and this technology's ability to deliver that to you, comment, let us know. And I cannot wait. I really am really excited for you to step into a whole different realm of opportunities, something you've really probably never thought of before. If the MLM model is not working for you anymore, you're burned out from it, you're tired of seeing pyramids, you're tired of everything you're doing being called a scam, you're tired of wondering if you do get income going from one of these things, you're tired of wondering how long it's going to last, I'm going to show you something. We're going to show you something that will stand the test of time, that as long as the internet exists, you will be totally fine financially. As long as we can keep the internet up, we can keep your life completely in control financially. I promise it's going to be absolutely life-changing for me as I watch this happen for all of you. It's going to be life-changing for you as you apply what we're going to teach you. And it's going to be life-changing for the people that you are going to introduce this to. And it'll give us even more credibility and a better success story, I think, coming out and telling people that, hey, we have people making $100,000 a month with this technology. We have people making 8 figures a year with their own marketing agency, with their own SaaS agency. Guarantee you we won't be getting messages like, this is a scam and Jeff Long is the only one making money. Not anymore. That's the goal. We'll never stop it completely, but that's where we're at, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this little talking video. I'll do this more, and gives me a chance to connect with you more, a lot easier too. Love and appreciate you all.